back, tools he's got in tow, hands that do the work. People all know. Little man, little man, little man, little man, picking up pieces all across the land. Little man, little man, little man, little man, keeping our home clean day in and day out. Not a flashy job, but it means so much. Every picked up rapper is a neighbor's love. Covington and Kent feel the pride he brings. One clean street at a time, that's how a good one wins. Little man, little man, little man, little man, picking up the pieces all across the land.
This road needs to be long. Yeah, I'm not feeling good, but you know what? I'm also not lazy. I'm sick, but I can still. I think back to all them years cooped up on medications, and yeah, I'm gonna make the best of life. And if I don't forget, when I get done cleaning up, there's some litter across the street. Okay, let's move the camera to the body mount. Okay, people. I'm not even gonna play the jingle yet. I'm just gonna work. How do I? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one of you must go? Okay, I guess that means this one goes with me. Don't know if I'm gonna be effective on the weeds, but I can get the all the debris cleaned up. But I'm gonna have to have a starting point. This is not the kind of neighborhood where you just throw it up on the grass and stuff. There's no embankment or anything like that. So this is the kind of neighborhood where I have to take it with me. So I'm hoping it's just a wild guess here, folks. I'm hoping it's just 2 buckets. That's my guess. Okay. It's a dry erase. Let's see if it's any good. Yeah. Still a good dry erase. So it goes in a good bucket. There's my hat. I thought I lost. Cool. It's in a bucket. Wasn't sure it blew off my head or if I took it off. Oh, my back is humming today. just an after effect of all that bend over retching. My upper back is just hurting like crazy right now. And the shoulder blades in. So I'm not going to try, I'm not concentrating on the weeds. If it comes up from normal scraping by, it happens. I'm getting everything else off the debris. These aren't my drains, but I am part of the adopted drain program, so if I see something that's going to affect a drain somewhere, I might as well just take care of it, because if someone hasn't adopted it and no one's paying attention to it, you might have a floodage issue. From buildup like this, allow them to keep going. And let's forward to the chunks. Okay. Oh, there's a drain down here too, see? So yeah, just what I was talking about, a drain. Oh, maybe I was wrong. I think it's more like close to 3 buckets or more. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, there's a piece of trash here. I can't go out with it. Okay. Maybe my original estimate could be right about 1 bucket, or 2 buckets, I mean. Because I didn't think all this would fit in this 1 bucket. Now it's possibly 1 bucket of scraping down that way. Okay. Everything else is done with a blower. Wow. Somebody probably had to hit that and cracked it good. Okay. I better take another drink of my strawberry water. Maybe I should start keeping the blower on top like I had it. I think I kind of like that. I'm just using the back for trash and stuff. Okay, we were already using this today, so we might be able to get lucky at 1 pull. Nope. No, it's cold. We're gonna have to pump it up and start from scratch. Come on, James, keep a grip on it. Just get jiggy with it. Let's see how much of this we can blow. Yeah, that needs to be scraped. We didn't come that far, but we'll take the loose stuff off the top. not trying to blow it into somebody's manicured yard. That's why I didn't go up the handicap ramp with it. I need to go around and flip around because I don't want to, I I have enough room right here to flip a UE to go back that way to get positioned the way I want, but I don't want to drive on somebody's grass. Especially nice. I mean, look at, they obviously take care of their yard. Nice green luscious lawn. They even fix it when it goes bad. You know, it's new growth there. So yeah, I'm not gonna drive on somebody's, I wouldn't drive it on even if it wasn't looking that nice, but now over here on the shoulder where it's the city's grass, where it looks all gnarly and all that, yeah, we'll drive and park on it. Oh, I'll come down here and clean up this edge for this sidewalk too. Yep. Okay. So now just flip around here. And flip a UE here. Okay. Let's play our little start here, get it away from the edge of the grate so we don't have a bunch of it falling in. Drag all that out. Okay. And we know this area is scraped already. Drag it down that way. That'll be our first pickup pile. Okay. Trash. I always just do sidewalks and out by the streets and stuff, but maybe I should start exploring more into neighborhoods, because there's going to be more stuff like this in neighborhoods that need to be addressed. And if you can catch it before it gets wet, you can do it all with just a blower. Okay, big drag. At least this is all organic matter. That stuff's easy to find a spot to dump. Why did my knee just pop? Huh? Wow. Okay. Okay, now let's do one long scrape from that drain forward. This will cover drain to drain, keeping all this stuff from getting down in the drains. That drain doesn't look bad over there. Also looks new too. The drain grate like it was replaced. long push. Now, we're looking into the curve, against the curve. Okay, back to there. I don't know. Residential seems to scrape up, at least on this first one, scrapes up easier, isn't stuck to the ground as much. This that way. This is some light, fluffy stuff. Oh, we uncovered a piece of litter. Okay, litter in the litter bucket, and it looked like we needed some scrapage along here. Okay, then the blower will clean the rest of that edge up. back this way, cleaning this edge up while knocking off anything that's stuck. Then the blower will do the rest of the work. Okay, so they just pick up piles and blow it down. Let's go ahead and bag it. Bag it, tag it. We can dump it out of the bag and then recover the bag later. So, what do we got here? Things have gotten bobulated from bouncing around. I'll take one of those. Okay, my Covington bags. What do we got here? I forget. Lower sugar, 75% less sugar. Hydrates better than water. We'll see about that. Right there. Knock one more button off the bottom of these pants. Okay. And let's get jiggy. Okay. Costco, home of the famous hot dog. Yep. My original estimate was 2, then I said 3, and I said, no, it's probably 2. Well, guess what? It ain't 2. Oh, excuse me, my mouth. It ain't 2. Nothing like talking and a big chunk of saliva tries to choke you out. Somebody headed to play some b-ball. Okay. So. Okay. 2 buckets it wasn't. 3 it is. But y'all, you know what? I am sweating. Which is not good with my other issues. to. And one thing I've noticed, I've lost my earbud twice, but at least with having using a microphone earbud, most of the time, I mean, you know when you lose it, because you can tell the sound difference, especially when talking to yourself, illustrating or whatever, or documenting here. Whew. Okay. That's better. Whew. Okay. Whew, that's much better. Okay, but we gotta get our vest back on. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta put the body harness back on because I think it's better used for the, well, for followers so far with the body cam, I think. It's just more angles and adjustments and more things I gotta deal with when I edit it later, but you know what? That's all part of the plan. Well, it's supposed to lock in. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, I gotta finish scooping up one more pile. I mean, I could take this around the corner and dump it in the dumpster at the maintenance yard because I'm right around the corner from them, but I just feel better about dumping organic material in an organic site. Let it finish composting and adding to the nutrients of the ground and everything else. Okay, 3 buckets in, and let's see if the 3rd bucket will fit in the trash bag. We'll take it first. Down there, get compacted. Moment of truth, because once you start pouring, it don't fit. There ain't no way to quit. That ain't a close call. Bounce it around now. Oh, stickers. Okay, I don't really want to tie that permanently shut because I'm going to dump that bag back out. Okay. And here we go. Slow blow through here because you just need to direct it. You don't need to blast it out into the street or some fenced yard or something. This is just an idle. Still slow blow because we want it in the flower bed, mostly, not on somebody's yard. Well, folks, I would say that's a wrap. That looks a lot better than it did. And that looks a lot better than it did. But, lest we not forget, because we said we would try to not forget. Oh, crap, look what I just broke. Duct tape time. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I mean, I was still not feeling totally better, but mind over matter. I actually got feeling better than I was while doing all this. Okay, these big pieces of litter we knew needed to go. And I am going to go ahead and just drop the on the top, lower on the top, because I gotta unlock the trailer every time, and it seems like it's been getting used a lot more. So oh. Okay, so we gotta unlock the trailer, put the bag of dirt in there. Indigestion. I haven't even eaten, huh? Okay. 2, 3. Everything's locked down. That goes there. That's locked down. What is, okay, stick in there. There. Okay, everything's locked down, accounted for. Now we gotta unlock the trailer. And the keys to the trailer are not on that. So where are they? I gotta get some more awesome cleaner. This jacket needs a refresher to make it look like new again. Okay, it's not in them pockets. There it is. Oh. Yeah, my brain is just not, I don't remember stuff. I left it unlocked. Just so I could load back up easy. My brain and me, we ain't good buddies. Oh. Didn't even notice that guy. Where'd you come from? I don't know where you came from, but you know, I do know where you are going. To heaven if you don't change your route. Come on, climb on. I'm trying to give you a hand. Okay, we're at a stalemate. He just froze. So, next best option. Right, any napkins, huh? Got a sock. You know, guy, I know from experience with you guys lately, you're very smart, and I also know you're one of God's creatures, so. Hang out right there, buddy. You're gonna get ran over out in the road. You don't want to go playing in traffic. Okay. I don't care how sick I am, I will always have compassion for others. Everything. Thinking about shoving this in the Oh wait, before I lose this, that's the waterproof cover for my bike lock. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna put this in the back. Started to put this stuff in the back, but the problem is I noticed the back is not got a clean floor. And that jack, or that pants bottom that I was given is still fairly clean. And I don't need my jacket any worse off than it is, so yeah, we're talking to ourselves. We do that a lot. Okay, now, what is left? Lock up the back end. I need to get some more round carabiners like that. I need one more for that side, and I need one more for each of these back trailer things. Okay, oh yeah, strap the trailer, strap the edge roll. There's the long one. There's the short one. And then the long one to the front. Okay. Okay, we are still recording, okay. Okay, folks. And that's a wrap. Stop recording.